Good afternoon and welcome to ICU TV Lunchtime News. Here are the stories making headlines. Government addresses temporal suspension of US visa. Kabwata commissions 1.4 million kwacha CDF science lab. Police warn and caution twin palm murder suspect. In international news, Spain announces plans to ban social media for under 16s. In sports news, Zambia under 20 girls departs for Uganda. With the news details, my name is Luyando Maplanga. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, in collaboration with relevant line ministries and agencies, is addressing the temporal suspension and restriction of certain United States visa categories for Zambian nationals. Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Rodney Sikumba, explains that various measures are being undertaken, including continued diplomatic engagement with U.S. authorities to clarify compliance benchmarks. Mr. Sikumba revealed that a review mechanism and pathway for the eventual lifting of the restrictions are being undertaken. Speaking when he was giving a ministerial statement in Parliament, Mr. Sikumba urged all Zambian citizens traveling abroad to respect the laws of host countries, comply strictly with visa conditions, and return home within authorized periods. A long-standing challenge in science education at Mukandawire Combined School has been addressed with the commissioning of a modern laboratory worth 1.4 million kwacha built using the Constituency Development Fund CDF, marking a major boost for learning in Kabwata constituency. Officiating at the handover, Kabwata Member of Parliament Andrew Tayengwa said the facility reflects Officiating at the handover, Kabwata Member of Parliament Andrew Tayenga said facility reflects development in action, noting that education remains a key priority among more than 70 community projects implemented under CDF in the area. Beauty Ngonde brings us more in this report.
For years, science lessons at Mukandawire Combined School were limited to theory, with little opportunity for practical learning. That has now changed with the commissioning of a 1.4 million modern science laboratory built using the Constituency Development Fund, marking a major boost for science education in Kabwata. Officiating at the handover, Kabwata Member of Parliament Andrew Tayengwa said the project reflects development in action, noting that over 70 community projects have been completed in the constituency under CDF. He urged school authorities to protect and maintain the facility so it continues to benefit learners. The school's head teacher, Ms. Simutowe, expressed deep appreciation to the government for its transformative education policies, noting that the new laboratory will strengthen science delivery and inspire learner interest in scientific fields. Reporting for ICU TV, I am Beauty Ngonde.
The Zambia Police Service in Lusaka has recorded a warn and caution statement from a 44-year-old female suspect, Ruth Mwanza, in connection with the alleged murder of Maureen Mwemba, aged 29, in an incident that occurred in Twin Palm area of Lusaka. The offense is alleged to be contrary to Section 200 of the Penal Code, Chapter 87 of the Laws of Zambia. Police Public Relations Officer Godfrey Chilambi says the matter was initially reported on January 30, 2026 as an alleged assault by Richard Mwemba on behalf of his niece. Preliminary investigation suggests that Ms. Mwemba sustained serious injuries during the incident at a residence in Twin Palm. She was first treated at a local clinic being referred to Mainasoko Medical Center, where she was admitted to the intensive care unit and placed on life support, and later succumbed to her injuries in the early hours of January 31, 2026. He says a post-mortem examination was conducted on February 3, 2026 as part of ongoing investigation, as the suspect remains in police custody and investigations have continued. HH announces government plans for provincial economies. President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, announced government's plans to introduce provincial economies driven by energy, emphasizing power's role in supporting key sectors like farming, manufacturing, mining, and small business. The 2024 drought prompted a shift towards solar, thermal energy, and regional intercontinental to ensure energy security. The Continental Energy and Infrastructure Investment Forum aims to turn energy plans into working projects, driving growth across Zambia. Information and Media Director spokesperson Mr. Henry Kabwata has more in this report.
Investors, developers, and financiers to move energy and infrastructure projects from discussion to delivery, with a focus on power generation, transmission, diversification, and financing. President Hakainde Hichilema, opening the forum, made it very clear why this forum matters. The drought, he said, changed how Zambia must think about power.
13th of August, we're re-elected in office. I've already said, I've caveated, God's will, courtesy of the people of Zambia, who put leaders in office. We will be driving, one of the key elements or thrust we are going to push is regional economies, provincial economies. So we need energy in each of our provinces in order to drive regional economic growth agenda, which is part of our vision. So this forum is so important in that context.
Energy security is now treated as an economic security, affecting agriculture, manufacturing, small businesses, and households alike.
I think that Zambia in general, it's a great place to be because it's a secure place for the investors, and we have to have a bit of patience because these infrastructure projects are projects that are not projects that are done overnight. It requires time, development, and patience. I do believe that Zambian citizens will see and already are seeing the improvement in the sector today. Those news, ZESCO's news, are real news with real developers, some of which we know and work with very well. So we do believe that in 20...
We go on a short break, and still ahead is international and sports news.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
International news. Spain has become the latest European country to make plans to ban social media for children under the age of 16. The ban, which still needs parliamentary approval, is part of a raft of changes that include making company executives responsible for illegal or harmful content on their platforms. Australia became the world's first country to bring in a ban last year, with others watching and judging its success. France, Denmark, and Australia have also announced that they are considering their own national age limits. The UK government has launched a consultation on whether to implement a ban for under 16s. Social media campaigns have argued that bans would be ineffective, difficult to implement, and could isolate vulnerable teenagers. Reddit is challenging Australia's ban in the High Court. The UK has announced its own investigation into Grok, and on Tuesday in France, the office of X were raided by the Paris prosecutor's cybercrime unity as it looked into allegations of offense, including unlawful data extraction and complicity in the possession of child pornography. France has led the charge in Europe, with President Emmanuel Macron saying he wants a ban for under 15s in place by the start of next school year in September.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
We now go to our sports news. The Zambian under-20 girls national team has left the country for Kampala ahead of crucial match against Uganda in the Poland 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. The team departed in the early hours of the Wednesday morning at 02:40 from Kenneth Kaunda International Airport aboard Ethiopian Airlines. Zambia will play Uganda on Saturday, February 7 in Kampala in the final round of qualifiers. That sports item brings us to the end of lunchtime news, but before we go, a quick recap on stories making headlines. Government addresses temporal suspension of US visa. Kabwata commission 1.4 million kwacha CDF science lab. Police warn and caution twin palm murder suspect. In international news, Spain announces plan to ban social media for under 16s. In our sports news, Zambia under 20 girls depart for Uganda. Thank you for watching ICU TV News. For more details, do join us for our main news at 20 hours. Thank you.